Hello guys, welcome back to Smart Education Tech. Today we will learn about loop statement in Java. What is loop statement? Why do we need loop statement? Where are loop statement used and more? So let's start the video. What is loop statement? Loop statement is used to execute a block of code multiple times instead of writing the same code again and again. We use loops to make our program more efficient, or we can say loop statements are used to execute set of instructions continuously and repeatedly. So the next questions arrive. Why do we need a loop statements in Java? We need loop statement to reduce code repetition, save time, and makes our program more optimized. Loop helps when we need to perform a task multiple times, like printing numbers from 1 to 100, taking multiple conditions. Where are loop statements used? Loops are used in many real life applications like game development, data processing, automation, and even artificial intelligence. There are four types of loops in Java: while loop, do while loop, for loop. We'll explore one by one. A while loop used when we don't know the numbers of repetition but have a condition to stop, and do while loop similar to the while loop, but it executes the code at least once before checking the condition. For loop used when we know the numbers of times to repeat. That's the syntax of while loop, do while loop, and for loop. Let's explore the workflow of this loop. The while loop first step is whenever control reaches the while loop, first check the condition. Step 2, if the condition is true, control enter in the while loop block and execute the instruction. Step 3, once the instruction in a while loop block is completed, control goes back to the condition. Step 4, Step 2, and Step 3 repeated until the becomes a false. Let's take some example and we'll explore more about this. So int I is equal to 1 and it call it as a initialization. Initialization. Mouse over here and corrective spelling. And let's take the while loop. While I less than of 5 and just print out this out and type something like Sheila and I plus plus. So what is happening here? This is called it as a condition. Yeah. Let's run this program and know what will be printing. As we know that we will get a Sheila in 4 times. What if we use equal also? Less than equal to. So we will get until the 5. So let's run it again and we'll get 5 times printing the Sheila. How it works? Because the first, when the condition, when it enters the while loop and it check the condition I is less than 5 or not. See, I equals to 1 and 1 is less than 5. It enters the while block and print the system.out.println Sheila. Then it goes to the I plus plus, then comes back to the here again and I is should less than uh, 5 or not. Then come as to the rule, step 2 and step 3 repeated until the condition becomes false. Until the condition will not false, it executed continuously. Let's take here every time it will be updated. This loop will iterate 5 times because it will be a I less than equals to 5. So every iteration it increases by 1 and it will print this data. Let's take one more example. Write a Java program to print 1 to 10 numbers. Let's take int and is equal to 1 and let's create the while loop and should less than is equal to 10 because I want to print until the 10 and create the block while block and write the system this out and print I and also it's not I because here we have mentioned the n so we just write n here and I plus 2 iterates every single time and and let's run this program and see what will happen. Run it and see. We will get 1 to 10 numbers printed in the console. How? So every single time it's check the conditions and see if the n is less than of 10 or not. So here we have n equals to 1 and the first station it will check n is less than of 1 because every time it will be increasing the value by 1. So second time it comes back again and check the condition and is less than or 2. Then third time again come back and check and is less than or equal to 3. Then fourth time and is less than equals to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 until the condition false we will get executed in every single time. Let's take one more example of while loop. Write a Java program to print odd number. So first take one variable and initialize that variable int I is equal to 1 and let's create the while loop and write the condition if I is less than is equal to 10 and create the block of while and if so, what your question is saying is write a Java program to print odd number that we need one conditions to print the odd number. So I percentile 2 is equal to is not equals to 0 means I should not divisible by 2 is call it as a odd number. This out to print I if it's visible only. If not visible, then only you have to print the I. And outside the if block, you have to write I plus 2. So it will be iterations of every single time to check if that condition will be true or not. And let's run the program. See, we will get 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. How we will get this? Because we have a condition I percentile 2 not equal to 0 means if the I should not decimal by 10, then it will be considered as an odd number. What if will be right is equal to 0 and I is equal to 2. 2. That's right. Yeah, we will get a value of even number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Because the condition here is I percentile 2 is equal to 0 means it should be divisible by 2, so it will be considered as a even number. That's all about in this video. We will explore next example of do while loop in the next video. Thank you for watching in this video. Before you go, let's subscribe it and like it and share it.